Hey guys, what's up? It's Retro Mikey 70, and today I went to Grumpy Bob's Emporium. I'm telling you what, this is the mother of all game stores. For those of you that want rare stuff or want stuff you can't find unless you really go to eBay or something, this is the store to go to. Grumpy Bob's is located just across the Illinois border from Missouri. It's 12 miles from Missouri. And you know, it's a little bit of a drive for me, but I went. I had some stuff I hadn't been able to get rid of or just hadn't dealt with, so I took it over there. They gave me $230 in credit. I had some other stuff I'd sold, so I had cash. And I actually did all this and didn't have to charge or spend any extra cash. This was all done with video game sales. But that being said, hey, give me a like and a subscribe. It's always helping out the channel. Figured I'd say that before I clip away. You guys, I took a little bit of footage. I took some other footage, but for some reason it got corrupted. I got home. Not all the shots I took it survived. I don't know why, but I'm going to go back again to that store probably sometime down the road after my surgery, and I'm going to get you guys some more footage of it. I want to walk around, get some of it, show you guys on YouTube what that store is, because that is a store. So, and don't forget to visit them, because I'm going to leave a link to their Facebook account down in the description. You guys got to see a little bit of it. I showed you the back room where all the games are along the wall, all the movies are in the middle, and I showed you the old retro stuff, the Segas, the Nintendos, I think the Super Nintendo, had some Game Boy stuff in there. I did take pictures or video of the other stuff, and for some reason, like I said, it got corrupted. I'm sorry, but they have a massive Sega CD, Dreamcast, PS1, Sega Saturn. All that stuff is massive. So, I mean, you guys have got to check this place out. They had a sale going on. They do a monthly sale every month. This was the last day of the month for it. It was buy 3 games, get 1 free. You had to have 20. The limit was $30 was the highest you could go on a game, $29.99. Unless it was a Mario title, then it couldn't be anything higher than a $19.99. So that being said, I went through the GameCube games, and knowing that when I saw this game, I wanted it. So I got 35 new GameCube games and 1 Super Nintendo game. They gave me $230 in credit for my trade. And then I think I spent, I'll show you guys the receipt here. Yeah, take a picture of it. I got $230 in trade, and I spent another, what, $159, or no, $170 with tax. So yeah, like I said, I got all these games with games that I didn't want, I didn't need. They were extra games. I got them for $170 in cash. That ain't bad. I did a good job here. So that being said, let's go through these games. Let me pile them up so I can go through them a little easier with you guys. And now that, I've been there once. I've been there a couple times. I found this store on Black Friday last year. But I just been in there to buy a few items here and there. So now I've decided that, hey, now that I've done that, I'm going to go through and I'm going to keep going to them and using their deals to kind of build up this GameCube set, because they have a lot of stuff I need. But right away, we'll start with this. I got separation anxiety for the Venom and Spider-Man separation anxiety for the Super. I actually traded them my Genesis copy and then bought their Super. I don't play on the Genesis at all. It's a system that kind of sits there. I didn't have one growing up. Yeah, I have it. I play a few games on it, but I don't play enough. I have all the other Spider-Man games on the Super, and I kind of wanted to get this one. So for $25, I just, it's about what it's worth. I get it. Throw it in this deal. It was one of the higher dollar totals, but hey, it got me some free games. I think I got, I forget how many. If I got 36 divided by 4, I got 9 games free out of this. So we got that one. So what 9 times 5 is, I got $45 in games free because they gave me the $4.99 ones free. Yeah, it shows up on that receipt. All right, we'll just go through these games. I got Shrek Smash and Crash Racing. Those of you who haven't played this, it's actually a decent game. I was shocked. I had it on the PS2 a while back, but since I'm going GameCube only on the games, if I can get it on the GameCube, I sold it. Home Run King, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Yep. Gladius, FIFA 06, Backyard Baseball, Blood Omen 2, Batman Rise of the Senshu, and this is actually not a new title to the collection, but it's a playable title. Those of you that watch all my videos, I picked this up, not sure when I picked it up last year, but I picked up the lithogram version, steel sealed, and it drops the price drastically if you do it. So I kind of bought this, got it real cheap. Kind of bought this for a display piece more than anything. So now I wanted one to play. So I got that to play, and this one, it'll probably go back up on the shelf. I just got it down to show you guys, but that's a nice display piece. But I got Batman Dark Tomorrow, Army Man Sarge's War, Amazing Island, Aggressive Inline, oop, don't fall, Future Tactics, The Uprising, Freestyle Metal X, FIFA 07. This is the last of the FIFAs. I now have that complete for the GameCube. Legends of Wrestling, Jeremy McGrath, James Bond 007 Agent Under Fire. I think, there's only 4 of them. I've now got all 4. This one, I was reading an article about this game the other day. It really interested me. I never heard of it either. Product number 3. Got it right the first time. It's a surprising platformer game. People are saying it's really futuristic and really good. So I'm really really stoked to check this out. Made by Capcom. I like Capcom. NHL Hits 2003, NFL Streets 2, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon 2, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. This, weirdly, is the most expensive SpongeBob game that there is on the GameCube. So I was kind of happy to get it and throw it in with this bundle because that helps me out. Sonic Adventure 2. Dakar 2. I don't remember who it was, but I've seen somebody on one of their channels talk about this. And I don't remember if it was on the GameCube or another system, so. But I remember somebody talking about it. Frogger, the Ancient Shadow. Curious George. Casper, Spirit Dimension. Carmen Sandiego, The Secret of the Stolen Drums. Cabello's Big Game Hunter. That's the last one of those I need. Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Dinotopia. Driven. Drone Racers, which is actually a really fun game. And if you don't realize it, it's actually a game made by Lego. And it's funner than you think. I had it on the PS2. I sold it so I could get the GameCube version, but it's a fun game. Knockout Kings 2003 was the last one. But like I said, this is 35 more games, 34 because Batman, I already had one on the list, but I wanted that one to play for myself. But 34 more games, that puts me at a total of 348. That puts me at 210 away from completing this set. Yeah, I'm getting into some of the pricier titles, and I will eventually find them, or I'll have to trade. My goal is by the end of this year, if not to complete it, to at least be 80 to 90% complete. When I get to the other titles that are higher up, I plan on finding yard sale finds this year and flipping that merchandise, or even trading it in to upgrade to the higher titles. When I was there at this store, they had one of the higher dollar titles, but I could have got that one title instead of buying all these games, but I decided to get the majority of the games before I buy that one game. But they had Gotcha Force there, and I looked at it long and hard, but I wanted to use the deal, wanted to get these games here. So, you guys ought to check out Grumpy Bob's. It's a great store, and I'll leave a link down in the description for their Facebook. And hey, wait, before I go, I forgot to say one more thing. I am going to do a little cutaway scene. I'm going to explain this first. You guys probably seeing the games, probably seeing how they're different back here. I'm going to do a cutaway little video with this, and I'm going to explain this here real quick. Alright, now that I'm done, I took all the 35 GameCube games that I added to the thing, right? And now that I turn my games this way, I only sent 7 games up here from this shelf before. I would have had to put 34 more on this shelf, or 35 more on this shelf, if I would have used it like it was before. So, me doing that, or me doing this way, after I seen RGT's game room tour, this did save me an entire shelf. So, yeah, everybody out there that was complaining about how he did his game room, I don't know, it kind of works. It saves room, so, hey, you might want to give it a try. I know I just did. Alright, now you guys saw that. Yeah, I did this, and I'd seen RGT 85's latest game room tour, and people were complaining and putting on the comments or on Twitter how they didn't like how his shelves were stacked. Well, when I was putting these 35 games in, and I was like, wait a minute, let me stop and try this. I did this, and it saved me an entire shelf of extra games doing this. So don't knock it until you try it, because, me running out of shelf space like I've been doing, if I can gain an extra shelf per one, an extra 30 games on my shelf, that's a bonus. So, hey, don't forget to leave a like, a subscribe, and I'll see you guys again here real soon. Thanks from Retro Mikey 78.